What's going on, everybody? Hey ladies, this is Khira. I am on YouTube, I am on Facebook, I am on Instagram, a little bit everywhere. Hey Sherry! This video has been a long time coming. I've been busy. Sherry knows I got a lot going on right now. But I wanted to take a few minutes out to just do this video because I was supposed to do it a whole month ago, but tried to my head and my heart, so sorry. Anyways, I wanted to offer encouragement to, I'm walking, walk and talk. All of you that are struggling right now in your journey to conceive, and I hope you can see me because it's like bright outside, and I feel like I'm being blinded. I just want to offer a sense of encouragement on your journey to conceive your first or second or third, or in my case, I lost count. I have 4 living children. I have 3 that are actually in heaven. Well, 4 actually. And I wanted to just share some words of wisdom with you guys, to kind of piggyback off of what Sherry has been telling you all about what to do when you need to conceive, how to conceive, blah, blah, blah. I'll just kind of give a brief bit of my testimony. My husband and I had been married for 12 years this November. I got married right after college. And a month after we married, we conceived, and then on our honeymoon, Lord, and I miscarried. Fast forwarded, I think it was about 6 to 8 months afterwards, and I miscarried again at 6 weeks. And I had a really rough time that time around. Fast forward, I like to say, I think maybe 4 months after that, I conceived again, and I conceived my little girl, Jayla. That pregnancy was complicated. I'm not gonna lie. She had so many things going on with her little body. She has such a rare chromosomal 14 deficiency. It was a chromosome 14 deletion. A deletion in one of the, I don't know if it was a tryptophan or the atropine. I'm sorry if I'm talking scientific. I'm a biology major. Sorry, I can't help it. But anyways, there was a key component missing in one of her chromosomes that caused her to have 1 kidney in her pelvis, some facial deformities, a lot of stuff, heart defect, everything. It was just a mess. Against my doctor's wishes, I went on with the pregnancy, and at about 7 months, I went into labor with her, had her. She died 17 hours labor, and it was tough losing a child. The entire time, God would send encouraging words to say, you know, keep trying, don't stop. God will bless you with the child. Keep trying, don't stop. God is going to bless you. So I think it was about 2 months after I lost my child that God had sent word to my husband that we needed to prepare to conceive. Now, mind you, at the time I went through 3 losses. That was my 3rd loss, and it was devastating because I had watched my daughter die in my arms, and my whole desire was to be a mom. So at that point, I had just lost hope. I said, I don't even want to think about having no kid. I'm done. So the Lord just started pressing upon my heart, like, look, I want to bless you. And I know you've suffered, and I know it was tough, and I know that you are really kind of losing hope, but I really want to bless you. Just trust me. So I did everything I could to get my body right for pregnancy. You know, prior to me having conceived her, I had got diagnosed with PCOS, and in addition to PCOS, I found out I had cervical cancer. So before I could even, about that time frame between me finding out and after I had her, God had to perform a miracle in my body, literally. So I went to a service, God healed me, I went back for my next colposcopy, and they couldn't find any cancer cells. So that was the first miracle. The second was I had God had specifically, strategically given me a plan of action to get my body ready for pregnancy. I had suffered from anemia. My body was just all over the place. So I had to really get myself in health. I had to take vitamins. I had to take folic acid. Everything that I knew that my body was lacking nutrient-wise, I had to do those things so that I could be fit to carry a child to term. So I did that, and I found out, I think about 4 months after I lost my daughter, that I was pregnant with my son Aiden. And I found out I was like 3 weeks early, 3 weeks, I'm sorry. And I was just overwhelmed. The whole time I had been planning and preparing to be pregnant. I had taken steps of faith. So I knew at some point I would conceive. So I prepared in advance to make my husband this little congratulations daddy card, and got a little gift, because I knew that if it didn't happen at that point, it would happen eventually, because I'm all about faith. So I did that, found out I was pregnant. I told my husband, and it was just like a miracle. Although I did have some issues with him, because I get really big when I'm pregnant. My uterus just can't take it. I have big heads. So I had my son a month early. He went to respiratory distress. He almost died. I almost died. But at the end of it, I still had my son. Fast forward that 8 months later, here come my daughter, Michaela. I was so big, they thought I was having triplets. Oh, Lord, it was a mess. Fast forward it, I think about 16 months later, and I had my little girl, Melina, and I didn't even realize I was pregnant with her, because I wasn't really considering trying until the end of the year when my daughter turned 2, and I was already about 4 months pregnant with her. Which in and of itself was a miracle, because I had no signs, no symptoms, nothing. The only reason why I took a test is because I felt like I had like a stomach bug that lasted. And my first lady kept telling me, I keep having dreams that you're very, very, very pregnant. My husband kept telling me, and I just didn't think I was pregnant, because I took a test and it was negative. But this next test I took, that thing came up so quick, I was like, what? But anyway, I say all that to tell you that God's desire and his design is that you be fruitful according to his will, according to his plan and his purposes, not yours. And it's going to take you to really get in God's will and God's face and figure out what is his strategy for you to conceive. What are things that you need to release so that he can enable you to not only have a child but carry it to term? What plan does he have set in mind for you and the children or child that you are desiring to have? If you're not in the will of God, then it's impossible for him to go against his will for you. So maybe you might want to consider, pursuing him, not for the purpose of having a child, but for the purpose of knowing him. He's the father that gives good gifts to his kids. But you got to be his first. Secondly, if you do belong to him,